so much hope, Valerie, is that the art gallery in New York will accept my paintings.
Of course, Johnny, they will accept them because you are such a great artist. But if they don't, I tell you what, I can make a long distance call and tell them how much people admire you over here.
Would you really do that for me, Valerie, making a long distance call?
Of course, Johnny. You know, I've got a cheap line and I can use it and I can speak for an hour if needed and I can call them every day.
Hold on, Valerie. You have a cheap line? Do you mean you will not call them if you have not a cheap line?
I wish I called them, of course, but I couldn't be talking for hours. I mean, I would just talk for perhaps 10 minutes at the most, yes?
I have a feeling that you're not really believing in my artwork.
Johnny, it was me who offered in the first place, because you didn't know that I had a cheap line and you had no idea about the option of calling them.
This is not about a cheap telephone line. It's about the word cheap. We are together for 6 months. Huh? I found out by accident you are a famous art critic and you are very influential. We are together now for 6 months. You do things for me because you have a cheap phone line.
Johnny, that's not true. I got a cheap line because, yes, as you know, I am an artist critic and I have to talk to galleries all over the world all the time. The fact that I said it was cheap is now more important than my help, my feelings, my appreciation of your work. You are not seeing the full picture. You're just looking like a tiny little spot on a painting.
Do you remember last week we went to that Italian restaurant during our trip in Barcelona? Huh?
Yeah, I remember very well. The spaghetti was perfect, and then you started complaining to the chef and saying, "Oh, there's a tiny little dot on my spaghetti. I think it's a fly." And you had to return the spaghetti back.
There was only a fly on the spaghetti because it was a damn cheap restaurant because you selected it.
Oh, so now you're criticizing me because I took you to a cheap restaurant. But that also saved on the taxi back, which I managed to pay for because you didn't pay for it. Mm-hmm.
No, that's true. I didn't pay for the taxi. I mean, the floor of the cab almost fell out. I even don't know where you had found that taxi driver with that crap car. It was dangerous. Yeah, it was cheap.
Yeah, I know. That was Mario, my favorite taxi driver. And, you know, he always does these favors to me. He's cheap, I know, but he's always available.
It's always that, Valerie. Cheap.
Okay, but if I didn't do cheap things, you wouldn't even do anything. You wouldn't have gone to the restaurant. You would have not had that cab to take us back under the rain and the storm. And everything you complain about. I make it possible if it's cheap. It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, Valerie. Perhaps I should not have said these things. Yeah, I know you mean well, and I will try to become a better person and not talk about it anymore.
You're not going to talk about it, but you're still going to think it. Whatever I say, you're going to think, "Oh, she's cheap." You're going to judge me all the time, yeah?
How do you know what's in my head? I know I will not judge you all the time. Really. I will be a better person. I'm very sorry I offended you. 3 weeks later in New York. Many thanks for arranging this hotel room, Valerie, but it's filthy. The carpet is wet. The view, have you looked outside?
But, Johnny, you can't have a 4-star hotel. I told you I cannot afford it. and it's me paying for it.
It's a cockroach under the bed.
So you're back to your complaining, is that right? Nothing is good. Nothing I ever do for you is good.
It's cheap. I know you paid for it, but
In that case, just you pay for it. I'm trying to do my best. I'm not a rich girl.
bzz, bzz. Yeah, it's the art gallery. Okay, you sold a painting. What? Oh my god! No, are you joking? $100,000? No, of course it's enough. Okay, okay, you have, okay, good. No, I will pay more. A customer, okay. Saudi Arabia. It's an Arab. Okay. Bye.
That's wonderful, Jenny. And it's all due to me putting you in the gallery, but it's also due to your talent. So
Of course.
we're in this together. How about if half of that money goes to...
Of course, it was my talent, yeah? I'm a famous painter. I'm becoming a famous painter. I will be like the Flemish primitives. I will be, oh my god, in 1,000 years from now, 500 years from now, they will think about me.
Yeah, of course I will. But just remember our deal. I made you famous. I got a gallery, so half of that money goes to me.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, what?
No, it's my money. I earned it.
I had to recover all my expenses, the cheap hotel, the cheap restaurant, the cheap taxi, everything else.
Yeah, I will pay all the cheap stuff back then.
Now what about my effort? Who pays me for that?
I thought you did it because you loved me.
Well, if you love me, then you give me some money back as well.
No. I keep everything. I'm rich. I'm famous. Yeah, Valerie, I don't need you anymore.
You don't need me anymore. Well, you'll see. Because with my cheap telephone line, I'm gonna make cheap long-distance calls. And you will see. Nobody's gonna buy your paintings anymore. You just wait and see.
After that article you wrote as an art critic about my paintings, saying it's all childish rubbish. I mean,
What?
not buying this stuff anymore. You destroyed my reputation.
I'll tell you what. You have become a cheap, talented, no talent painter.